process was like super. It was like we obviously had an idea that it would be easy because it's a developed ecosystem, but the level of ease
Yeah.
of setting up your business, starting to operate, was just like
Unprecedented,
Yeah, unprecedented. We didn't really expect that. And we started going through the normal route. You go there, you look for agents who know how to set up a company, and they give you all these steps that they will do for you, and they will give you a quote. So we were speaking to agents. We spoke to a lot of agents because you're so confused going to a new country that this is the step you don't want to make a mistake on that might hurt you in the future. But someone advised us that we could just try to do it on our own because they've been there all their life. They're like, we've seen these systems develop and it's very, very easy right now. So I think you should try to do it yourself first, and that might save you some costs. And so I just went to explore mainly what the process is and maybe just ask a few questions to the government office. But I ended up within an hour having my company registered, and they were right. So we just by doing it ourselves, we saved like 40%.
Yeah, we saved 40% on what the cost would have been.
The process for partners and partner visas and then dependent visas, that just almost happened automatically without any effort from my part. Actually, they were making the government offices were the ones making more effort, telling us we can do this quickly. If you can just send this, it'll be in the and that's what happened. And it wasn't just the process, but the people actually working in those offices. Those are the ones that really won our hearts, honestly.
Yeah.
So they call their government offices customer happiness centers, and that's, I think, something that a country like us and any country in the world can really
should learn from. Yeah.
And we as business owners know the customer always comes first, and you're always really, really good to your customer. And it was not a government office that says we're doing you a favor here and you can just sit down and we'll call you when you're next. It was a customer happiness center that they, okay, these guys are paying good money and they deserve good service. And just the people working at those government offices were awesome, and that's why the whole process.
They were kind. They were smiling. They gave our daughter chocolate. There was a kids play area with like a TV with cartoons and toys, so she was taken care of. Like, honestly, kudos to the UAE government for setting this up and making this process so streamlined, so beautifully easy and simple. Banks are just still absolute dinosaurs. I will call them that. Like, there is no other word for it. In Pakistan, I will not name the bank, but there is another bank account that we had to open for some reason, and it has now been 4 months and like 15 trips to the actual branch later. That bank account is still not opened, versus in Dubai you can open a bank account online on a new bank and have a business bank account super easily, right? And for personal bank accounts, though, it just takes like 10 minutes. I think that is something that is still like, and if you're a funded startup, raising money, bringing money back into the country, and then just I'm not going to go into the details, into the steps, but like, honestly, there are still so many insane steps that are involved that it's, I don't know, it's like, it's almost unbelievable. Versus they've simplified it because they're a country that want businesses to come there and open up shop, right? Not just startups, but all sorts of businesses, big, small, actually gigantic businesses to come there and set up their business there. So they've made it easy, versus here we still, I think, have it pretty difficult.